let's have a chat about garden tools. Welcome back to Chatting with Chintzy. I'm Chintzy Barado. Gardening requires some tools. Some are kind of useless and redundant and just cost a lot of money, and others are really helpful that can make your whole gardening experience much less stressful and more enjoyable. Some of the basics we already know, but today I'm going to cover generally what I use and some of those tools that you may not have heard of or haven't even thought of. I am locked, cocked, and ready to rock. Let's roll. Stick around to the end. I'll guarantee you I have one item that you have not thought of. Number 10 on my list, a cart. Now I got a Gorilla cart. These things are not really cheap. You don't necessarily have to go name brand or get expensive, but this was one of the greatest buys I ever made. And not just for gardening. I can also use it to haul chicken feed. I can use it to haul plants or trees that I may want to plant. It does all kinds of stuff and stuff that I just, can't carry. Not to mention, when you're unloading groceries out of your car, you can put them in this thing and wheel them right into the garage to take into the house. So you don't have to carry each bag one at a time. Number 9 on my list, the bow rake. I don't really use a lot of rakes, but this one I do use. And if you do no-till gardening as well, you're definitely going to want one of these. The bow rake enables you to much more easily pull back the mulch or wood chips that you had down on your no-till gardening. Just with a little bit of elbow grease, drop it on in the mulch, pull it right back until you get the soil. Number 8 on my list is the garden claw. It also comes in the get down on the ground little miniature garden claw. This thing saves you a lot of back-breaking work and makes gardening way easier. I don't want to call this tilling the soil, but after you use your bow rake to back the mulch or wood chips, you're going to use this to stab into the soil and break it up a little bit so you can plant a new plant in there without breaking your back doing so. The next thing here is a kind of a no-brainer. It's a hand trowel. Now, I don't really use these because I prefer to get my hands into the soil, just to be one with Mother Nature. But after you've broken up the soil, this is what you can use to dig the hole in order to plant your next plant. Given that I got a pedicure yesterday, and I don't want to mess it. Is it a pedicure? No, that's your feet. Given that I got a manicure, which would be your hands, manos, hands, got it. I don't want to get my nails all messed up. So I'm going to use the hand trowel. And what you can do is use that to just dig the hole that you're going to put your plant in. Pile up your soil on the side, or you can be like me most times. Every time I'm filming, I can't stab anything into the ground. What I do most times, I just use my hands. Get you into the soil, get you one with it, and I think you got to be hands-on. But a hand trowel. Now, here's one you might not have thought of that will make your life way easier. These folks are called knee pads. Now I can tell you, when you're planting 150 plants one after the other, your knees, especially in a wood chip garden, are gonna be obliterated. So get you some knee pads. It'll make the whole experience a whole lot easier. Number 5 on my list, some hand shears. Now, you can get these at any kind of hardware store or Lowe's, Home Depot kind of thing. Or you can order them off of Amazon for cheaper, really. And if you want the fine point ones for smaller plants, I think you can pick up 2 of those for like $8. So you can't go wrong. But you're definitely going to need some hand shears. Number 4 on my list is classic roast ground coffee. May not be your preference, but I prefer the medium. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding, but you want the coffee can. Coffee cans, man, especially the metal ones, man, I use those things in my tool room to store all kinds of stuff. But in this case, with your garden, your coffee can can do things like hold fertilizer. So you don't have to carry around a 20 or 50 pound bag. You just dump some in here. You can walk around, stick your hand in there and pull them right out and fertilize your plants. We're getting down to it, folks, and I'm feeling the pressure. But number three, a 5-gallon bucket. Again, doesn't matter where it comes from, but what you do is you almost dump it on the ground, but look at that. Spider-like or cat-like reflexes. But anyway, you throw all your stuff in here and you carry it around, because you don't want to be carrying around your trowel and your knee pads and your fertilizer and all that stuff and fumbling around all over the place. You can be like me and just have one 5-gallon bucket and fumble it around all over the place. But this thing makes life way simpler. You can move from plant to plant with all your materials in here, and just makes your whole life way easier. And we're all about that ease of life, right? That's right. Oh, it's my neighbor Chad from Cali. What's up, Chad? What brings you over to these here parts? What's up, Chintzy? Hey, bruh. I was dumping at Grumpy, and Olivia said she saw you swoop the mailbox and run away hella hyphy. You sure it wasn't Brad Pitt? I mean, we do kind of look alike. Nah, dude. Jason Momoa? I mean, people usually confuse us. Bruh. Well, wasn't me. All right, I'm gonna bail then. If I see your mailbox, I'll holler at you. Dope, right on. All right, homie, later. I mean, I've never seen him use his mailbox. I didn't think he needed it. And that brings me to my number 2 item on the list of garden tools that will make your life easier. A mailbox. Why do I have a mailbox out here? Well, 2 reasons. One, when the old lady puts me out to go stay out in the greenhouse, I still need a way to get all the bills. So, all right, but that's not why I primarily use this. This thing I have in the garden because when you're done for the day, you can take your garden tools and put them right in there. And then you have them handy the next time you come out. And they're protected from the rain so they won't rust. Because I know somebody that likes to leave their garden tools laying around all over the place. Right, Mom? You can't swing a cat around in my yard without hitting a lost tool that was left outside. So, mailbox. Most ingenious thing ever invented. Number 1 on my list is not something that you can go to the store and buy. It's something that you have up here and you have in here. Because a goal without a plan is just a wish. You will fail more times than you will succeed when it comes to gardening and raising food. I have lost chickens from putting them in with the adult chickens too soon. I have over-fertilized plants, under-fertilized plants, you name it, I've done it. It's been trial and error. Now, you have to have the wherewithal to continue. Don't let that first obstacle stop you. You keep at this and you will be successful. And there's nothing more rewarding, both to your person, your soul, your purpose, than growing something from scratch, harvesting it, and eating it. That is our purpose. That's why we're here. So don't let the first obstacle stop you. Keep at it. You've got to have killer instinct when it comes to gardening. So let's not forget, most importantly, we were created on purpose for a purpose. Be your purpose. Until next time on Chatting with Chintzy, I'm Chintzy Barato. Out.